good morning. It is yet another overcast, cloudy day here in the Hudson Valley, so it's kind of hard. I have to be very careful where I position the camera because there's no light behind the camera if I go here. So, today is, what did I say? Today's is it Thursday? No, Wednesday, the 30th? Yes, the 30th. And I am on my way to the college. Somebody asked me the other day, somebody in real life said, how do you keep track of everywhere that you have to go? I know one day I'm going to end up going to the wrong place. Right now I kind of, again, plotted out the night before, but I'm tired. Yesterday, I don't know if all of you know this, but I take care of my elderly parents. My father is 90, my mother is 83, and they are pretty independent for their ages and pretty spry and with it. But they're elderly, so there's a lot of stuff that happens that I have to deal with, as well as manage the house. So yesterday, I work in a kindergarten. I mean, in an elementary school, and I don't keep my phone on. I used to keep my phone on airplane mode when I'm when I'm at work. I don't know why I don't just turn it off, but I keep it. Well, because I use apps on it. I use like certain apps to calculate ages and different things like that. So I use the apps, but I keep it on airplane mode because I'm in an area where it just searches for the signal. I don't know what that dent is. Is that one of those really like the big people dents? Okay. I'm not thrilled with that dent. That's a fat face dent. Anyway. I'm in the basement sort of the school, and so I don't get much service, and it drains my battery when it's just searching all day long. So I put it on airplane mode. So anyway, yesterday I leave work at 4 o'clock, turn the phone on, and my son, who is not necessarily the most stable, he's not the dude you want next to you in, say, 9/11 or like a massacre or a big fire or a tornado. He's not your guy, because he's gonna be screaming and knocking people over trying to get out. He's not the rescue dude. So, and my father seems to have this ridiculous, he thinks I'm Superman or something, because he feels like if he's in emergency and he's sick, even if I'm in, like, say, I don't know, Delaware, he's going to call me first instead of calling 911. Like, I can get there in my hovercraft before the ambulance can. So, all these calls, Panicky Pearl, which is my son, is just panicking. It's just mayhem and foolishness. So, I called the hospital to see if he actually did go to the hospital, and he didn't go to the emergency. He wasn't there yet. So I called the house, nobody answers. So I'm just calmly driving home, and the panicked one calls me. Why haven't you called here? I said, I did. But you only called one time. So he felt like I should have called like 1,000 times. They're dramatic. They're all dramatic. So anyway, I'm like, if he's in that much pain, call 911. I work an hour away. We'll call 911. Flash forward, he doesn't call 911. I get home. Everybody's waiting for me to get home. So now we have to drive him not to the emergency room. He wants to go to urgent care, which I understand because his doctors are affiliated with this. It's the urgent care for the practice, and they're more familiar with his records than the hospital. But anyway, we were there from, I don't know, I got home at 5 something, and we got home at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And he's got something very common in the elderly, especially if you have diabetes. He has cellulitis in his arm, and it's very painful. But he's very dramatic, so he's screaming and, oh, kill me, I'm gonna die. and it's just very unsettling. So I left to go to work. So they're going to give him antibiotics, and, hopefully he will. I feel like the antibiotics will give him a placebo effect, and he'll feel like he's getting better, so he'll stop moaning. So, I didn't really get a chance to troll through. Oh my God, though. Listen, one of the people who I'm subscribed to, Crawling in My Web, excellent vlogger. I love her. So sweet. Has the sweetest little family. Her and her doggy Colossus and her hubby Lonnie. Well, she's shop, goes to. I'm longing for a Trader Joe. We don't have a Trader Joe's up here, and the closest Trader Joe is like an hour away. So I'm longing for a Trader Joe. But I don't even know if she found this in Trader Joe. It's called Talenti Gelato, and I think she might have found it at her local grocery store. I'm not sure, but I found it in mine, which is Hannaford. And the flavor that I picked was, because I love anything tropical coconut. I ate half a pint last night, but I ate, to my credit, which is not really to my credit because it's bad. Yesterday I had hummus with some cut up fresh vegetables, a couple of Triscuits, a fruit salad, and then I made an omelet, a cheese omelet with some sausage crumbles that I buy for dinner, because when I came home I didn't want anything heavy, so I made that. And then I had a half a pint of the gelato, which is, it made the whole day okay. It really did. So while I was doing that, I was watching some more YouTube, and I'm once again in awe of the amount of shit that people buy. I'm in awe. I'm in awe that people have. I don't know, and I think it's a little bit my OCD. I tried this, I got this new foundation, the Kat Von D, and I'm gotta tell you, ladies, I am absolutely loving it. Maybe I'll do a review. I don't know what to do in the review. I guess I'm doing a review right now. Maybe I'll do a review, but it is flawless coverage, and it stays on all day. And I do set it with a powder, but I have the feeling that if I didn't, it would still stay on. It stays on all day. That and the Lorac Perfectly Lit, which is what's on my right here. I just love this. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I also tried something new with my lips. They look a little like wino purple. Like, you know how winos, when they drink a lot of red wine, their lips look like that. But they don't look like that in person. They look better in person. But so I have, I was watching someone. It was actually two. It was Cerinthia's sister, Samil 2000. They're twins, and her sister did the Kat Von D, and then I saw another one, Branny something, and she did it, and she's actually how I got the color, because I color matched myself to her face, and so because she had used some other foundations and we use the same color, so I just bought in that color. So anyway, I went and I bought, I got Mike to get it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I don't see the need to go buy something different now, because I love this one. But there are people out there that, and before I started using this, I was using the Color Stay sometimes, and I was using the Estee Lauder. And the only reason I had those two is because the Estee Lauder was discontinued in my color, and I was trying to make it last. So I was supplementing, if I was just going to school or to work, I would just use that. And if I was going out, I used the Estee Lauder. But now, I don't even use either one of those. So what my point is that if you buy something and you like it, why are you buying something different? And then, don't you get confused? If I like something, I have to, give it, a shot. Now, I'm not talking about a different color. I love, the Maybelline eye tattoo, so I use them now as eyeliner. See, I have it in blue. And I have it in the pink punk and some other color. But I would only use the pink punk and the blue, because I'm not really too much in and maybe I think they have a brownish bronzy. I don't know, but that's it. But I like the blue. So, But why if you just bought foundation last week and you liked it, why you bought another one? Because now you're making me think that you didn't like that other foundation. So now I'm like, well, why not buy it? Because you said you liked it. Now you just went on to something else. And now you said you like that too. Do you like everything? How can I trust you now? I don't get it. Is that... I don't get it. I don't get it. So, got email. Not an email. A message. Somebody said, "Oh, you said." They didn't say it like that. The email didn't say, "Oh, you said," but no, it was basically a question. You liked your natural hair so much. Why'd you put braids in? And legitimate question, because I have hair schizophrenia, and I can explain it. I do love my hair. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But it is in an awkward length stage where it's too long, it's too short, but it's too long. It's too long, but too short. So the twist outs, I'm not really getting the quality of twist out that I want, because it's really a pain in the ass to twist because it's so short. So parts of it get like really frizzy, and I don't like that. Secondly, a wash and go is great, but with me being sick, I didn't like going out with my hair wet. And then it was like, I like a second day wash and go. It's hard to explain. So in the summer, in the warmer weather, it's easier. And then my hair was getting extremely dry. Because I really didn't have time to do the deep conditioners and stuff that I should do to maintain the moisture, because I'm working 6 days a week now. So that's the story in a nutshell. And braids have always been my go-to when I need to break and I need to not touch my hair and not fret. And I was fretting. So, and I love these braids, and just quite honestly, because I do have hair schizophrenia, when the voices begin to speak to me and tell me that these look horrible, I'll take them out. And then that might be soon, or maybe a while. I'm old. I can do what I want. So, yeah, that was the other thing. We were in the hospital, the urgent care last night, and my dad is 90. He looks about 65, 70. And they're like, "Oh, my God." Everybody's coming around. He's 90. He's 90. And they're like, "Are you his granddaughter?" I said, "No, I'm his daughter." "How old are you?" "Okay, no. Come on now. Everybody stop it. Stop it." But I'm kind of proud of the fact that I've been seeing some 47-year-olds lately that's like, and I have found, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't believe in jinxing. I have been so busy, really, that I have not been able to fuss with my face as far as my skincare regimens. And I've won, with the acne and all of that, I try everything that comes on the market. Well, I've been busy. So I bought this Desert Essence, big ass bottle, Desert Essence, something super clean, tea tree, face wash or body, wash, in Vitamin Shop. And I mean, it's a huge bottle. It's like a gallon. And I just put it in a little, squirt bottle. And I've just been doing that. And then alternate days, I put a little baking soda on my hand and I scrub it. And the marks aren't gone, and you can't see, but I don't have any pimples. I mean, I have like 2. But for me, that's like a baby's ass. 2 pimples, please. Anyway, coming up on 14 minutes. I was very chatty this morning. I do have more shit to say too, but I'm almost at work, so I will talk to everyone later. Have a beautiful day. I hope it's clear and sunny where you are. And namaste.